Peace, kings and queens. So it's about 12:41 in the afternoon. I am DoorDashing. So it's Valentine's Day. Unfortunately, didn't have plans for myself, but you know what? It's okay, because I'm about to go out here and I'm about to make this money. So I decided to bring y'all along with me for the ride. We're gonna see how this day turns out. They've got a lot of peak bonuses that's going.
Turn right onto East Florence Avenue.
Yeah, I'm on my first order right now, and I believe they're offering me an additional $4 on top of what they're giving me for the actual delivery. And then I'm scheduled to come back out again tonight at 6. So I'm doing a 3-hour shift right now, and then I'm going to do an hour and a half later. So yeah, we're going to see how that turns out. I've got real good high hopes. I usually bring in about 40-50 bucks a day, so today I'm going to try to bring in, and that's with me doing only about 2 hours of work. So today I'm definitely going to try to push my limits and see if I can boost up my earnings potential for today, and bring you guys along with me. So let's get it. What's good, y'all? So I just got through dropping off order number 1. I haven't gotten order number 2 yet, so I'm headed to a hot spot. If I didn't mention it earlier, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, push that notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first one to receive it. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you, if I didn't say that before. I hope all of you are having an absolute fabulous time with your loved ones, with your family. I don't necessarily have any plans today. My babies, my wonderful children, will actually be in attendance. Everybody's at school, so of course the only one that's here is my little baby, my son. So this weekend though, Saturday, we're gonna do our Valentine's Day party. I'm gonna go to the store and get some decorations and all that. We're gonna have an absolutely wonderful time. So that's my plan. It's not as busy as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's only 1 o'clock, so it should pick up. But we shall see. Yeah, we shall see. I'll remember to check back in with you guys as soon as I get order number 2. Focus. There we go. What's good, y'all? So yeah, DoorDash, it's, what time is it? It is about 1:45 right now. I didn't drive around, but I tried to go to 2 different hot spots. I didn't get a second order. I actually went and parked somewhere near to my house, because my house is kind of in the middle of a lot of hot spots. So usually sometimes when I'm going outside to my car, I'll get an order before I even get in my car. So I went and drove and parked basically near my house and sat there for a while. I didn't get an order. I said, okay, well, let me refresh, because sometimes YouTubers or other DoorDashers I've seen on YouTube will say, you know, turn off the app and then refresh it. So oh, I got another order just like that when I'm talking to you guys. All right, so let me accept this order and then I'll come right back. All right, so I went on ahead and accepted that order. It's 6 miles altogether, but it's a guaranteed total of $9, so I went on ahead and took it. So yeah, basically I didn't get no orders. This is actually my second order, and it's been, what, it was $12.50 last time I talked to you guys, and it's about to be $1.50. So that's kind of bad, considering it's busy and it's really red in the app for my area right now. So I'm a little bit confused as to why I'm not getting very many orders today, but it just goes to show sometimes you just never know. I get consistent orders when there's no holiday involved, and then when there's a holiday involved, all of a sudden I don't get anything. So like I said, it just goes to show, but I'm trying to stick it out, you know, and see what I come up with. So what ended up happening is I cut off, or I restarted the app. I selected to end the dash now after that one order. Like I said, I drove around for probably, not drove around, but I tried to make myself busy for about 20 minutes. I pulled over and tried to clean my baby up and sat in the middle of like hot spots, and I didn't get anything. So I turned off the DoorDash app again, and then I decided to do Uber Eats because I've signed up for pretty much all these platforms, but I haven't used all of them. I've only been using DoorDash because I like the pay scale. I think it's just a little bit better, but that's my personal opinion. However, I can't really say that in a you know, fairly, because like I said, I haven't used Uber Eats. So I decided to see what Uber Eats would do. So I clicked on Uber Eats, I turned it on, and immediately I got an order. Now, it didn't tell me how much the order was worth. It just said that I was about 9 minutes away from where I had to pick up the food. So I accepted the order, I went and picked up the food and delivered it, and then after I delivered it, I looked at the total and it was only $3.50. So as you can imagine, I like DoorDash alone because I've never gotten an order that's $3.50, and for the amount of driving that I did, even for 3 miles of driving altogether for the whole trip, picking up the food and dropping it off 3 miles, I would have gotten at least $5-6 from DoorDash. Now I know there's a lot of talk going around, and they're doing like this lawsuit or whatever, because they know a lot of people don't like how they are I guess dispersing the tips that we receive from the customers and all that, and I understand that, but just in terms of DoorDash and Uber Eats, at least for me where I'm at, $3.50 when I know I can drive for DoorDash and I can get $5-6, it's just a little bit better.
Slight right onto Santa Fe Springs Road.
I'm headed to my second DoorDash order. Like I said, I had originally scheduled myself from 12:30 to 3:30. I thought, oh my God, I'll make some good money at that time. It's lunchtime. People were trying to send things to their loved ones or order in and, you know, celebrate this day. Didn't really happen that way. So I'm gonna go and pick up this order, drop off this order, and then I'll get back to you guys and let you know where we at. Good, y'all, I'm back. So it's about 5:29. I had actually went home at like 3 o'clock. I did get a couple of more orders from Dash. I can't remember exactly what I said earlier. I know I was explaining to you guys that I had clicked off the Dash. I had ended my Dash shift, and then I started an Uber Eats shift because I wanted to see if I would get any orders with them, which I did. I only ended up getting one order, but it was for 3 miles, I believe, altogether for the trip, and I only ended up getting $3.50, which to me is not worth it because I've done orders from that same restaurant that I went to, but with DoorDash, and their minimum is $5.50. So even with all the controversy going on, I still think that DoorDash pays better. So I may do Uber Eats in the future, probably in the daytime, but I'm not gonna cut into my DoorDash runs that I do in the evening time. So I'm out here right now. Like I said, it's 5:30, and my shift originally I had scheduled myself to be working, oh my god, it's a puddle, to work 6 to I think 7:30, and then I just went on ahead and decided to do 5:30 to 8. So I may not actually be driving that long, because I already made a little bit of money earlier, but I'm trying to get to a certain amount by the end of this day. So we'll see how it goes. Right now I'm just getting ready to drive to a hot spot and wait there and see if I can get some orders. I'm not gonna make the same mistake that I did earlier, which was driving around aimlessly, because that does waste gas. And when you're doing something like this, you want to conserve gas, because you need that to go and actually deliver orders. So yeah, I gotta make a quick stop though, drop off my red box since it's right up the street, and I still got my app on. But yeah, I'll be back in just a bit. What's good, y'all? So it's about 7:08. I have done 3 orders for tonight. It's looking like I've doing about 2 orders an hour, which is not bad. It's still kind of slow. Like now, I just dropped off my 3rd order, and it seems I don't have an order right now, so I'm just driving back towards my starting point just to see if I can pick up an order. Oh, which I just did. So let me accept that order, and then I'll be back with you. All right, I'm back. So it was a small order. I think it's about $5 and some change. It's only about 3 miles. I'm 2 miles away from the restaurant, so I'm assuming the rest of the mileage is going to be for me dropping it off to the customer. Okay, so yeah, a couple of things I wanted to talk to you guys about. First thing is DoorDashing with your kids, and the second thing is going to be all of this controversy that's going on regarding the pay scale and the legal action that's being conducted right now on behalf of the DoorDashers or whatever. From my understanding,
In a quarter mile, turn right to stay on Whittier Boulevard.
I could be wrong, but I've heard that people who are signing up to be a part of that legal suit or whatever, some of them end up getting deactivated. I don't necessarily think that's fair. However, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. I'm not really sure I see what the big deal is.
Turn right to stay on Whittier Boulevard, then turn right onto Pickering Avenue.
Right to stay on Whittier and then right to turn. Like, you can't stay on Whittier and then go to Pickering. Which one is it?
Take the next right onto Pickering Avenue.
Alright.
Continue on Pickering Avenue for 1 mile.
Okay, so anyways, basically what I'm trying to say is, don't get me wrong, I do think that everybody should be compensated fairly, and even though we are independent contractors, I don't agree with slave labor, and I do understand that if they were using the tips that were given to us by the customer to offset what they promised us as a base pay rate, then that's absolutely wrong. And in that concept, I do understand the legal suit. However, I'm not about to stress myself out over it and go and sign my name up to get a little bit of money. I mean, I know this day and age, everybody's like, well, it's my money, every little bit counts. You're absolutely right. But my position in this is even though, you know, I'm a single mom and I need the income, this is not the end all be all for me. So I understand 100% for those of you who are like, DoorDash is my life. This is what I need. This is the only thing that I can do to survive off of. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. Participate. Claim your money. Do whatever it is that you feel that you need to do. However, this is not where the story ends for me. I'm still in the process of continuing my education, which I'll be done with that in a little bit over a year. I'll be done by November of next year. So with that being said, I've got other things in the works. I'm just not about to stress myself out, like I said, trying to get a little bit of extra money from some legal suit. But hey, to each his own. everybody's got a right to their opinion, and everybody's got a right to feel how they want to feel, and you definitely have a right to fight for your money if you feel like it's worth fighting for. So I'm not going to tell nobody that you shouldn't fight for anything. I'm just saying, for me personally, that's not necessarily the route that I will go to. I feel like this is still an awesome opportunity for those of us who have circumstances that will allow you to do it. Single moms, single parents. I definitely think it's great for single parents because you can work around the schedule of your children. I know a lot of us have stressing daily about taking our kids to school, you know, who's going to pick them up from work, and and they have all these other programs out there, Hop, Skip, Drive, which I signed up for that too, y'all. I'm just waiting on orientation, but Hop, Skip, Drive, where they'll pick your kids up from school and take them wherever they need to go. But that's expensive. I mean, you know, if you like me, I ain't rich. I ain't rolling in the dough like Beyonce and Jay-Z, so I gotta save my pennies and apply them where necessary. I mean, I'm just saying. So that's that. Now, in terms of dashing with your kids, listen, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm gonna give you my professional.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Hadley Street.
And I'm gonna give y'all my opinion as a single parent. Of course, professionally, you don't ever want to take your children with you to conduct business. However, this is your own business. And I feel like if you can do it in a way that doesn't compromise,
take the next right onto Hadley Street,
your job and the customer's food, then by all means, go ahead. I tried it earlier with my son. That's a heck of a lot more.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Comstock Avenue.
Because he's so young. So I have to get him in and out of the car seat. It takes time. And then ultimately it ends up making me, I wouldn't say late, but it just affects me because it takes time for me to get him out of his car seat, and then I have to put him back in his car seat. I wasn't late to my order, but it's just, you know, like I said, it just takes a little bit more time than I want to spend doing that. So
take the next right onto Comstock Avenue, then your destination will be on the right.
I thought I was in the wrong lane, y'all. Hold on. Ooh, is there a park right here in the...
Your destination is on the right.
I hear you, lady. Yep, it is. I'm in the park right here in the front. We finna get this parallel parking cracking, y'all. Hold on. Hold it. Throw this thing back in there like a Cadillac Dupe in a quarter. I don't even know what that is. I mean, I do, but I don't think I've ever seen one. And if I did, I probably couldn't tell you that's what it was. But anyway, let me go in here and get this food, y'all. What's good, y'all? I'm back. So as soon as I can make this turn, because I know this lady gonna start talking. Come on. I swear, man, it be like sometimes it's like the lights, when you ain't got nothing to do, I feel like sometimes these lights be moving super quick, but when you trying to get somewhere with a sense of urgency, it's like they be taking forever to change. It just be frustrating me. I got a little bit of road rage sometimes, y'all, but it's cool. I'm gonna be alright. Jesus Christ, how many lights are there at this freaking stop? Thank you. Alright, so this last order has to be dropped off by 8:05. It says I'm gonna be there by 8:01, and that's actually gonna be the end of my shift. I'm gonna see if I can push it and go maybe another 30 minutes, just because I didn't get as much as I wanted to get today. So I'm gonna see if I can push it a little bit, get another 30 minutes in. But yeah, so what I was saying about taking your kids with you, I think that there's a way to go about it, and it depends on the age of your kids. Like, for example, when I take my kids, I have taken my kids with me, and my eldest is 12. I have 6 kids. Like I said, I have 3 rows in my car, so nobody sits in the front seat because this is where the food goes, and I don't want nobody handling it except for me. My eldest is 12 years old, so whenever I go to the restaurant, I just make sure to park right in front of the restaurant, and I don't take them in because she's big enough. My eldest, if you guys have, you've seen her in my other videos, she's as big as me, literally, and I do mean literally. She's as big as me. She takes very good care of her siblings, and it's only literally for 3 minutes. You know, if I know that the food is not ready and I'm gonna be in there for like 10 minutes, then I go back outside and I sit in the car and I wait, and then I go back in. But generally, when I go in and get the food, I don't take the kids in with me because, like I said, it's quicker. Can you imagine me getting in and out with 6 kids? Oh my God. Excuse me. And then when I drop off the food, I mean, I haven't been to any, thankfully, I haven't had any deliveries where I had to go traveling like through an office building or anything like that. Literally, it's just been residential, so I'll drive down the street and park like literally right in front of the house and get out and just, you know, take it in. It's kind of like taking a trip to the mailbox, so I don't take them out for them either. So I would say it depends on your circumstance. It depends on your children, and it depends, you know, but you have to be prepared. When I take all of my kids with me, like if I take them for the dinner rush, I make sure that they have a good lunch, and I make sure that everybody uses the bathroom before they get in the car. Let them know, you know, I'm not going to be stopping for this amount of hours.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Beverly Boulevard.
Which is usually like 2 hours. Like I'll do like 5 to 7, so that way, you know, I could pause my dashing session. I'll go to a McDonald's or a nearby restaurant. I'll have everybody get out. If everybody's hungry, I'll buy like dollar burgers or something like that. Or with my kids, because they like for me to cook, sometimes it'll be like a bargain with them where I'll tell them, you know, hey, you guys be good, you relax, you know, I'll get you a treat, and then we'll go home and we'll cook. Like I think the last time I took them dashing with me,
Take the next left onto Beverly Boulevard.
I actually cooked at home, but and they were asleep for the most part, honestly, all except for my oldest ones. But like the younger ones, all of my little ones and my baby, they slept for like a good 2 hours, so it was quiet in here. I didn't hear no whining, no when are we gonna be done.
Continue on Beverly Boulevard for 1 mile.
Until they woke up, then of course I heard all of that. So the big ones, they have cell phones, so I just have them charge up their phone. They're on YouTube Kids usually the whole time that they're in here. The baby is asleep, so nothing really has to be done with, you know, with my baby. The little ones are asleep. Everybody's pretty chill. So I mean, it just really depends on you, and it depends on your kids. Obviously the best answer would be for you not to take your kids, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, we're single moms and we're doing this for a reason, and a lot of us can't afford childcare. I know that I can't. Childcare is kicking my behind. So if I can get childcare, then I'll get it, but if I can't, I take them with me. Like I said, just limit their, they don't get out to deliver food with me at all. The customer never knows that they're in the car. There's no yelling and screaming when I open up my door. My kids know better. They chill and they relax, and I handle my business. And plus they know there's something in it for them, you know what I mean, and making money. So, you know, like I said, it just depends. But turn this light off. Y'all have to pretty much decide how y'all want to work y'all business.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Workman Mill Road.
For yourselves. You are an independent contractor. So I don't think that legally they can tell you can't have anybody in your car because it is your vehicle. However, I do think that it is an issue when it comes to
Turn right onto Workman Mill Road.
Okay, handling the food for the now you know I'm trying to get over. Sorry y'all. But this person know I'm trying to get over, and they're not trying to allow me to do it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Continue on Workman Mill Road for 1.5 miles.
That kills me. That's another thing. So, let's talk about how these people be driving sometimes. I know everybody has experienced this, and not just when you're dashing, but just in general when you're driving. Like when you're trying to switch lanes and get over, it's like a car could be driving slow, so you switch lanes and you get over, and then when you're trying to pass them up, then they start speeding up. Or if you're trying to get over in front of a car and they've been driving at a steady speed, but the moment you turn on your blinker, it seems like they want to speed up and make it hard for you to get over. Stuff like that just be, I don't understand what's wrong with people nowadays. Like it's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? Let me over, brother. But yeah, so that's my spiel on taking your kids. I really don't think it's that deep. I don't think it's that big of a deal. To each his own. I personally, if I have to take my kids, I'm gonna take my kids, and nobody's gonna tell me not to. Like I said, they have no contact with the food. The food is in the front seat. All of my kids are in the back seat. They don't go into the restaurant with me when I am picking up the food. They don't go to the customer's door when I'm dropping off the food. That is strictly between me, DoorDash, and the customer. So, I mean, you guys kind of, you know, like I said earlier, you guys kind of got to address that situation for yourself. I mean, it's different depending on the age of your kids, too, because if you have a 6-month-old baby, I mean, that definitely changes things, especially if you don't have a teenager or someone who can sit in the car and watch your baby while you get out. I definitely wouldn't leave my 6-month-old in the car or nothing like that to deliver some food. So that would definitely be another obstacle. But if you don't have that type of situation, you know what I mean? Even if you have a 2-year-old, if you have a 3-year-old, they're young, you could take them into the restaurant with you. But when you deliver the food, you just let them sit in the car. Like I said, if you're not going into a building where you're going to disappear, like if you're going into a hospital where you have to go upstairs to the 5th floor or something like that, if you're delivering
In a quarter mile, turn right onto East Mission Mill Road.
If you're delivering in residential areas, literally you're just parking literally outside in front of the house, and walking to the front door, then I would leave my baby in the car for that, because they're not going to be in the car for that long. It's not like
Take the next right onto East Mission Mill Road. Then your destination will be on the right.
I know a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, will have some very strong opinions about that. So that's my spill on it. But I'm going to get this order out, y'all, and I'm going to check back in with ya. All right, y'all. So I just delivered that order, and it is 8:07 p.m. and I actually scheduled myself to 8:30. I thought it was 8 o'clock when I dropped it off. I was expecting the DoorDash app to say in session, and I thought it was gonna, you know, prompt me to confirm my earnings and then end the session, but it actually didn't do that. And so I'm looking at it and I'm like, what's happening? Why is not ending? And then I'm scheduled for 8:30, so I'm gonna try to Google Maps my way home, because even though I'm probably like only 4 miles away from where I live, I don't know where I'm at. So can you see me? Can you see me? All right, I'm a little bit too close. All right, so I'm home, y'all. It's a little bit after 9. I've been here for a little bit, but I was on the phone. But I just wanted to update you guys. So what ended up happening is, how it works is when you do your peak bonuses, I don't know why, but I did a total of 5 deliveries in that particular shift, my 5:30 to 8:30. I only did 5 deliveries. And the only time that a peak boost showed up was at the very last delivery, where it says $5 additional for this delivery. So I was under the impression that I was only going to get $5 for that last order. When I close out my session, my ending amount for just the 5:30 to 8:30 shift ended up being around $36. For just the 5 orders. Now, mind you, I actually went out earlier, you know, because you guys were with me. So I did a couple of hours earlier, and I think on one, it was $12, and I think another one was $15. I think I did 3 or 4 orders earlier, but because I ended up closing the shift because I wasn't getting anything and I wanted to reset the app, it's showing up as 2 different dashes. So on one dash, it was $12, and I think that was literally 1 order, and I got a peak boost for that. So it was $7, and I think plus $5 or something like that. And then I did another dash, and I think I did might have been just 2 orders for that. I think it was a $6 order and a $9 order. But anyways, the total was $15 for that one, and then $11 for the other one. So my grand total with everything today ended up being $87, which is definitely a lot more than what I was trying to accomplish. So I'm actually pretty proud of myself, because even with it being slow, I stuck it out. I'm on this grind trying to get my money, and like I said, this is a temporary means to an end, but I'm going to make this work for me as best as I can. So $87 in only, 3 hours? I know for sure I did 3 hours, 5:30 to 8:30. That's 3 hours. And then earlier, I think I did 1.5 hours. So we'll say 5 hours, $87. So that, to me, that's not bad. It's definitely not bad. I don't have to fill up my tank. My car is pretty good on gas, so I'm good in that area. But I definitely just wanted to update you guys and just let you know that I actually did achieve my goal. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that way anytime I upload a video, you will receive notification of my new upload. I'm about to get ready for bed, get my children ready for bed, and as always, stay sweet, stay safe, spend time with your loved ones, and I'll see you guys on another day, and we out.